So if you love porn and choking the chicken, if you're like literally more than 90% of men out there, then you have two options. You can continue to live under this shadow, under this dark cloud of just not being able to have control, full control of your life, but rather you being controlled by a habit that is probably not so good for you. Or you can decide today, you can decide right now to take a different path. This is a video that is going to challenge the norm. Right? If you are tired of living under a shadow, if you're tired of living in shame, disappointment in yourself, if you find yourself up late at night, if you find yourself that your focus is being zapped, your determination is being zapped, your confidence is being zapped, and your general drive in life is being zapped, then this is the video for you. However, there is a big camp of people in this world that will oppose anything to do with NoFap or semen retention or quitting porn because it's like my close friend. It's don't take my pornography away. I need it. It's mine. And if that's you, this is not for you. I'm not trying to reach people who have found themselves knee deep in a porn addiction and have decided that it's just going to stay with them their whole life. If you are sick and tired of the constant addiction cycle, if you are sick and tired of living a life that is mediocre and subpar, then it's time for you to actually take action and realize how much pornography is impacting your life right now. So let's talk about the impacts of pornography, the negative effects. You can ask yourself right now, honestly, get a piece of paper, write down how has pornography affected my life? How has pornography affected my relationships, my views about the opposite gender, my views about myself? How has it affected my health, my well-being? How has it affected my sex life? I'm willing to bet that you can make a list of things, ways that it's affecting you and ways that you never anticipated and never hoped for. And this is absolutely the first step, all right? You cannot gain sexual integrity and beat porn if you don't understand the impact of your decisions. Let me say that again. You can't beat this thing unless you first understand the impact that your porn habit has had on your life right now as we speak. When people come to me asking for my advice and help them get out of the ditch of a porn addiction, of a porn habit, the ongoing addiction cycle and relapsing over and over, when they come to me, I ask them two important questions. First question is, do you think you have a problem? Do you honestly think you have a problem? And number two is, are you serious about getting better? If you say no to either of these, I can't work with you because you can't work with yourself. You can't help yourself. If you're not serious, if you don't understand the impact first and foremost of your porn habit, then there is no way to get serious enough. And if you're not serious enough, there is no way for you to get better. Okay? So the first step before you even get serious about beating porn is you have to understand the impact on your life. You may not realize it right now because you've lived with pornography for so long, but the reality is masturbating, watching content online, it is fundamentally skewing the way that you view the opposite gender, the way that you view sexuality as a whole, the way that you view yourself. Let me ask you, the last time you masturbated, what was the feeling immediately after that? Okay? Let me know in the comments. How did you feel after you masturbated? Were you like, I'm ready to take on the world and start a business and go on a date and do everything I ever want and make some more money, get a bum, go to the gym and go to the YMCA and get a workout, go play basketball? Did you feel that after masturbating, jerking off? More than anything else, the feeling after masturbating is, oh man, again, right? Depending on how far you are on the addiction scale or how far you are into this porn and masturbation habit, usually when people are just beginning with a masturbation porn habit, especially typically when they're teenagers, the feeling, if you can remember, is dread, is disgust, it's depressed. It's like, oh, I feel like I'm evil, like I did something evil. And little by little, as you climb the addiction cycle, the addiction spectrum, you start to care less and you start to not feel as guilty or shameful about it. And that is a clear indication that the addiction itself is getting heavier and heavier and you're climbing the spectrum of addiction. So you can be honest with yourself right now. Write it down. How has pornography, masturbation affected my life? Where could I have gone in my life? Where could I have been right now by the time, if I had the better focus, the greater confidence, and the greater drive in life? What could I have been? What is the opportunity cost? What am I giving up so that I can keep this habit with me? What are you giving up so that you can keep this old friend, this bad friend, this troll that's living under your bed, the old porn habit that you go back to whenever you're feeling strong negative emotions or angry or stressed, frustrated or bored or anything like that? What are you giving up? So if you love porn and choking the chicken, if you're like literally more than 90% of men out there, then you have two options. You can continue to live under this shadow, under this dark cloud of just not being able to have control, full control of your life, but rather you being controlled by a habit that is probably not so good for you. Or you can decide today, you can decide right now to take a different path. You can decide right now that I understand that this is impacting me in a negative way. This is not the trajectory I want to go in my life. I do not want to bring this into my relationships. I don't want to bring this into my marriage or to my future marriage or to my family, to my kids. I do not want to bring this into my life anymore, into my home. And if that's you, you have an opportunity to change trajectory. In my experience of working with guys in groups and one-on-one for the last 10 years that I've been doing this work in coaching and sex addiction specialty, my experience is that 80% of men can give up porn. 80% of men can give up porn within 21 days if they decide to be serious and if they understand the impact of their porn habit. Once you get these two things in order, you can quit because that's all it takes. Most people are not on the heavy end of the addiction scale, but more in the middle or in the tame end because you just use pornography as a way to escape difficult situations or emotions as opposed to doing it out of just full habit. And I talk a lot about the addiction scale on this channel. So to get started, I want to gift to you guys, just for you guys here on YouTube, my 21-day reboot program. I'm going to give it to you. You can go to my website, benuyama.com. The coupon code for it is BEN, B-E-N, and you can get it totally for free. I want to give that to you guys because I love you and I believe that it's going to be really helpful for you guys. If this video is helpful, go ahead and hit the like button because it does help more people find the video if it is helpful. And also consider subscribing if you want to view other videos like this. I'm on a mission, guys. I'm on a mission to help 1 million people quit porn, and in order to achieve more in their lives, in order to get their lives in order and actually see results, whatever they want. If that's you, then feel free to join us. It's good to have you. Take care.